This is the old workshop that Ivaldi's... This is the old workshop that Ivaldi spoke of. I should check if he's already here.
Shoddy. Very shoddy. Where's a decent saw when you need one?
Found anything worthy of your talents?
This will have to do.
Soon you can put them to good use.
By Ymir. Is that a Salakar? I never knew they actually existed.
I know all the sagas of your people, yet I've never heard...
I never said my people.
You mean the Light Elves?
There aren't many who remember the Children of Light, or their stories. I do.
When Surtr invaded their lands, they begged me for aid. The war with the Vanir had only just ended and I was... wary. Long after, I learned how Surtr devoured the elves' immortal light, Uga by Uga. Maybe it's the same light that now allows him to renew himself after death.
During the conquest, he must have uncovered knowledge of the Salakars.
But to what end?
What Hugers does it hold?
Those of two warlords. One a Muspel, the other a Jotun.
Nothing more?
Nothing more. At least not of value.
He speaks the truth.
You deal with a fire nymph?
A fire nymph? I am the finest fire nymph in all of Svartalheim.
Allow me to introduce Asa, treasonous daughter of Surtr, and my friend.
You grow dewy-eyed in your dotage.
What have you unearthed?
Only rumors. My father is rebuilding something large and powerful, though its exact nature I cannot fathom.
And the Salakar is intended to be part of this something.
Most likely. Either way, its value to my father is so great he may indeed trade your son for its return.
Return to your stepmother. Arrange a trade. And one more thing. I would feel better knowing you're protected.
Sinmara travels far and wide, but I will rejoin her as you wish.
Whatever the Salakar is, I must steal it back once Baldur is safe.
Why?
Ragnarok comes. I've made plans, but they are not ideal. Perhaps the Salakar offers another way. One that will allow me to truly save those I care about. Even you.
To unlock its secrets, I will need help. There are rumors of a shelter nearby. Its dwellers may be able to assist me. Try looking near the largest karst south of here. Tell them I sent you. No dwarf would give up the chance to work with Ivaldi.
Langren was once home to your rivals, Sindri and Broka. Your name may not carry much weight here.
Don't make me laugh. No one cares about those two. I'll follow you once I've finished taking what I need. Do not linger. Go and find me some helpers.
shelter. This points the way to a dwarven shelter. Cast about this land, my friend. Dwarves hide their paths in plain sight. Go, Sunan. This point. A dwarven rune. I must be on the right track. Dwarven markings. If I follow, they will lead me to a shelter. I must be close to a shelter. How did the dwarves get all the way up here? The shelter must be nearby. Symbol. This points the way to a dwarven shelter. This is where they hide. This must be the shelter Ivaldi spoke of. We should head inside. Hello there. I bring word from Ivaldi.
What do I care? Go talk to the Ganger.
Ganger?
Yeah, the chief. Name's Oakland.
Let's see.
I sometimes think Reda makes these up just to keep us all busy. You'll be back.
We are their dearest allies. They won't let us down.
A word, my friend. Ivaldi requests your aid.
Ain't my concern. Go talk to Augur.
He's the master of this workshop?
Master? Nah, boy, he's chief when the masters ain't here.
Still not him. Keep looking.
Look around you, Aesir. All the treasure a heart could want, but not a scrap of food for the belly. What good is a thing if it makes no one happy? All that counts are people in the end. Huh? You've recruited another soldier.
What was this place before it became your sanctuary?
A treasury. When the invasion began, they sent warriors to guard it. Our leaders would rather protect their wealth than our lives. And we followed, seeking protection.
This one is the finest of my war. War. I would like to read. War.
More.
Keep well.
I'm sure I know.
Here to help?
So, the Lord of Asgard arrives. I have several contracts from Reda to choose from, all worth your while.
Nice to see you. So many starving dwarves. We do so much shit.
What do you want?
Ivaldi sends me. He requires the help of a skilled artisan.
A meeting of minds, huh? Well, it ain't up to me. You'd best talk to Brokkr or Sindri.
They still breathe? Where are they?
No idea. Sindri went off adventuring. He does that. Mind you, it's been a while since he left.
How much of a while?
Couple of weeks.
And his absence doesn't worry you?
Not my business where he goes.
And Brokkr?
Went to look for Sindri. Bit of a worry guts, that one. Ever since he mucked up the forging of Mjolnir. Anyway, look, leave your name and I'll pass it to Brokkr when he shows up.
Tell him Havi of Asgard was here.
Havi of... by Ymir? Really, it is you?
I'll return tonight. In the meantime, fetch Ivaldi. He's at the old workshop ruins.
Looking good.
Hail to you, friend. If it's bird or beast you seek.
And who is Nara?
Ha! That...
You and...
I am. Which took me a day and a...
None but...
Aye. And I... What else can I do for you? What else?
Fail.
You don't belong here.
You shouldn't be here.
Greetings, dwarf. Let's talk.
Looks familiar.
Raidmar's armor. He wore it when his sons turned against him. Dwarves believe it to be cursed. I don't think they'll mind if I relieve them of this malediction.
Nice to see you. Is that
You'll get us whipped, or worse.
You are always welcome.
Here to lend a hand?
You know how it works. Fix a problem for Reda, get a reward. Thank you for taking the contract.
How can so many starving dwarves produce so much shit?
sight for sore eyes.
Times it stung me. 3 on the hand, then the neck, oh, then on my eyeball.
A true master would ignore such trifles.
Trifles? That gadfly was the size of a squirrel. A big one.
An ogre could tear me limb from limb, and still my severed hands would finish the job. That is focus. That is passion. That is
horseshit. Master Broker, I'm glad you have made it home. And your brother? Did you find him?
Yeah. You never did say where he was.
I believe Sindri went adventuring.
Adventuring? No, that's not it. He went to find the special mead. Had a hankering, he said.
Special mead?
Yeah, the special mead.
Sutunga's special mead?
What's that frosty arse got to do with it? We ain't in Jotunheim, in case you hadn't noticed. Well, there's this mead they make down at the brewery. So sweet, well, it's bloody sweet, all right? Anyway, Sindri had an itch for it. Just a horn or two, he said. So, off he goes. That was half a moon ago. I told him not to do it. Too many giants out there, but he wouldn't listen. Him and his cravings.
Where can I find this brewery?
Aylthorpe, southeast of here, other side of the marsh. Can't miss it. You're going to rescue him?
I will find him, yes. And afterwards, you and he will repay me by helping Evildy with the job I need done.
Now, hold on. We didn't,
Good. We have a deal. That gadfly? It was Loki. Thor himself could not have withstood the sting.
Is it too much to ask?
You wouldn't know decent if its sprouting wings flew up your arse.
Here to
You wouldn't know decent if its sprouting wings flew up your arse sideways and laid a golden egg. Why are you here?
Why are you here?
Why is the great Ivaldi snooping around our old workshops?
Hoping to find something new.
I must hand it to Sindri. Even after all that has happened, he still has the defiance to seek out a horn of Svartalfheim's finest. The sweet scent of mead, fouled by the stench of muspels. surveyed the area, Suda? I made no use of this place. They let it rot.
Split your skull! Let's stretch this thing!
Show me. The smell of mead grows strong. This must be where everything is stored. Sindri's nose would have guided him here. I sense that Sindri has been here. This hammer bears the mark of Sindri. And here, a bag of roasted acorns. Surely there's some sign of Sindri here. A chain was placed here. From the scarring, something heavy was suspended from it. I've carried enough dwarves recently to know they are not as light as they look. Is this Sindri's special mead? Given the puddles on the floor, he must have taken a bath in it. What do we have here? The Muspels have a prison not far from here. Jan's Hus, they call it. This blood is many days old. One trail leads in, the other out. Some days ago, Sindri was captured while sneaking outside. He was dragged in here for interrogation. His belongings were seized. Even his roasted acorns, one of the many dwarven delicacies I will never fathom. They tried to loosen his tongue, using the same sweet mead he himself sought. Almost drowned him in it. But the shelter has not been raided. So Sindri must have remained strong and refused to give them its location. Instead, he was dragged away. Bloodied, drunk as a fish, but alive. Most likely to face further tortures at a makeshift prison named Jan's Hus. That is where I should go next. Show me what lies ahead.
Leave us alone.
Huh?
stand there. Get it over with. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of any of you. Put me out of my misery so I don't have to look at your ugly faces any longer. I'll fix you! Get behind if you can! Lead, you imbecile!
It's safe now, but maybe not for long.
What are the chances? Saved by the High One! Thank you, truly. I only wish you ever...
If my...
The giants you...
That's...
Yeah!
This place reeks of misery. More than I would even wish upon Loki. This place reeks of misery. This place reeks of misery. More than I would even wish upon Loki, no matter his crimes. It's likely Sindri was brought here many days ago. I hope I'm not too late.
Stay back.
The giants have no mercy. When I face them, I'll show them none. The dead have been roasted upon the flames. That body over there. I hope it's not who I think it is.
Hey! Merciful fate! Help me! Please!
Fate favor you, my friend.
Let me try, boss! Please! Over here! Help! Help!
Thank you, my friend. It is appreciated.
I know this mark. Whoever he was, he had his hoover cruelly stolen. I can sense that the Salakar was satisfied on this occasion. Was this Calder's first victim? And that amulet. The sigil. Sindri. Reckless fool. All this was a meat. Oh well. It is done. I must return the body to Broke. Such as Sindri's are of lesser value. Still, it can't be coincidence that Calder sated the Salakar with the Hugers of so many races. Muspel, Jotun, Dwarf, who knows what else?
Noblest of dwarfs!
Chance led to Sindri's capture, but the nature of his death, that was not chance. When the enemy realized they had such a prize in their clutches.
Who is this you bring? No! It can't be!
Master Broker, I share in your grief. Truly I do. Your brother was the worthiest of dwarves. More so than you will ever know.
Oh, Sindri. No. No! My dear Sindri.
The funeral arrangements are being made outside. I must use this chance to bend Broker to my will. I must speak with Broker. Surveying the area, Sunan. Strange. I've never seen a dwarf rowing in one of these boats. Strange. I've never seen a dwarf rowing in one of these boats. I must find a way to ease Broker's sorrow.
You lied to me. You said you would save him.
I said I would find him.
That ain't my brother. Not anymore. What happened? Tell me. Everything.
As I neared the village, I heard a great roar, like that of a wounded bear. Soon after, I witnessed the final act of a mighty battle. Sindri beset by giants on all sides. It was he who made the godlike roars.
He always did have a deep voice.
He wielded his hammer and chisel with uncommon skill.
Yes! Yes! I've seen him do it many times in the workshop!
Giants lay strewn about, slain by Sindri's hand. But then, one of cowardly aspect struck your brother treacherously in the back. Yet even as Sindri succumbed to the blow, he lobbed his chisel and struck the coward dead, right between the eyes.
Sindri did all that?
So it will be written. I must find a way to ease Broker's sorrow, and make him amenable to my wishes.
Last time I saw the master, he was sitting under his oak tree, roasting his acorns, oiling his favorite hammer.
Sindri, you son of a rock, where could they be?
There's something wrong, Basil.
Everything is wrong. We're burying the greatest smith who ever lived, and we don't have his tools to put with him.
I came across some at Aylthorpe. If you want, I can fetch...
Those are just the spares. He never took his best ones from the shelter.
I see. How is it that such valuable instruments have been misplaced?
Misplaced? Don't be daft. Hidden, more like.
By Sindri?
To make sure no one else ever touched them. Particularly Brocker. Except now we can't find them.
You have no idea where they might be.
Well, they're inside the shelter, I can tell you that. Well, they can't be too far. Wouldn't be surprised if they're somewhere up high.
I thought dwarves were afraid of heights.
Not our Sindri. He was quite the climber. Now me, well, I prefer to keep my feet on the ground, right where they should be.
Harvey, please. Let me grieve in peace.
Now Brocker is all alone. How will he manage without his big brother to guide him?
Have a look, Sunan. I am very fond of the dwarves, yet their constant needs is exhausting. Oh, Loki. Friend, betrayer. What I'd give for a moment of your gilded conversation. Even the lies. If I was Sindri, where would... Sindri, where would I hide my beloved tools? Somewhere high up, perhaps. Majestic oak. Surely this is Sindri's beloved acorn tree. That nest looks like a promising hidey hole. If I had wings, I could reach it easily enough. Be my eyes, Sunan. Finally, the tools of Sindri's trade. Aid me. Be my eyes. Let's see you, old friend. Reunite these tools with Sindri's remains before the ceremony begins. disaster has been averted.
Oh, now I see why some call you God!
You're making me blush. Still, I have my moments. Heroes die, but not their legacy. Such was Sindri's courage, that tonight he feasts in Valhalla, the first of his kind to ever do so. Evildy has come. Perhaps he can be of use.
I'm here for the mead, not the company.
You dwarves and your love of mead. It's caused me enough trouble already.
It wasn't a dwarf who ransacked half of Jotunheim in search of some mysterious mead.
I wouldn't know anything about that. You know, old friend, now would be a good time for some grand gesture.
Like what?
A respectful speech from you, Sindri's greatest rival, would surely...
Ah, fuck off!
We must all make compromises. I can even give you the honeyed words. Time soothes the well of suffering, brings hope that sees beyond chill death, recasts the whirlpool of sorrow into the placid waters of the philosophic mind.
Are those words for Sindri or Baldur?
Baldur lives. Why would he need such words?
Of course, of course. I didn't mean to... Well, you know. Fine, I'll do the speech. But it will be one of my making, not yours. We dwarves don't care much for poetry. Still, we can't set about making speeches until the torches are all lit up.
Who knows how long it will take before the dwarves get around to lighting the torches. It will be faster if I do it. The dwarves have saved the place for me. This is a great honor that they bestow.
My brother. A true master. He was,
I did not like Sindri, and he did not like me. Still, he was good with the hammer, and the chisel, and the saw. And he knew how to work the bellows. Some said better than anyone. Even me. Brocker, your brother was a very fine smithy. I admired him greatly.
Master Broker, You've given Sindri an excellent send-off.
It's the least he deserves. But is it really true he feasts in Valhalla?
It is. I saw it in a vision. Come. Let's take a stroll. Now, tell me, are you prepared to continue Sindri's good work?
Helping Ivaldi was not my brother's work.
But the fine Sutra was. It's what got him killed.
Greed for mead is what got him killed.
It took courage to go after that mead. A direct challenge to Sutra's authority.
This is crooked thinking.
Seems straight enough to me.
You know, I don't reckon I owe you a bloody thing.
I risked my life to retrieve your brother's body. Now I'm prepared to risk it again. For you and all of Svartalfheim.
Bollocks! You ain't doing anything out of the goodness of your heart. I know what you're after. I know all about your lad Balder. I have ears, you know, even in my grief. So, don't pretend you're here for us, because I know—
Would you have me abandon my own son, and strive only for your salvation?
Okay, when you say it like that. I need time. I'm still grieving, you know. Let me think on it, all right? A little old think.
Come to his senses. If he hasn't, I must encourage him further.
These are the finest tools you'll ever lay eyes on.
Good to see you're getting along. So, Broker, do you accept your duty?
Don't have much choice, do I? Last thing I need is a godly smiting up me arse.
Let this be the start of a beautiful new friendship.
To study the Salakar, I'll need the very best of tools. Too bad this workshop is lacking.
Bugger off! I got more stuff here than you can wag a finger at.
Doubt it.
If you find something you don't know how to use, just ask.
I'll be giving you lessons on how to use your own—
Bickering dwarves. How unusual.
Asa, you return.
What? You deal with a fire nymph?
Not this again.
What news do you bring?
My stepmother is stubborn. I cannot push too hard or she will grow suspicious.
She has no interest in a trade.
Interest, yes. But not yet the will.
I don't understand.
The Salakar is all but indestructible. You, on the other hand, are not.
She assumes she'll catch me, kill me, and retrieve the Salakar.
Time is on her side.
Then I must strip her of this illusion. I were to make a nuisance of myself, one that cannot be ignored.
Sinmara prepares to lead my father's next major invasion.
But if I were to disrupt her plans, it may force her to the bargaining table.
Sounds risky to me.
I once plotted and carried out the murder of Emir himself. What do I care of risk?
Well, since you put it like that...
Where must I strike?
At Af Alvat Milna, my stepmother develops a strange army. At Jofursmida, she breeds beasts of war. And finally, there's Drekathorp, her supplies hub.
I'll deal with all three.
In the meantime, I shall return to Aetri. I will send word once my stepmother has become more... amenable.
I'll return when I'm done, and I will expect answers regarding the Salakar.
The toil.
Best get...
I have work to do. So this is where the she-demon stores her precious supplies. So this is where the she-demon stores her precious supplies. have grumbling bellies and only sticks with which to fight.
Modern light!
Show me.
Sluit Goed! Loop maar voor een lievereider! Wat skeir? Du kristni med en aras inni?
Ragnarok. I bring my own.
Shit! Have to repair that.
Get away! Away! Please don't! Get away from me! Off! Off! Go! It's someone else! Stood off, the lot of you! Go! Go!
I'm crushed. Keep the boat at me. Come! Don't think.
Are you harmed?
I was going to ask you the same. I live thanks to you. You fought with more bravery than I could muster.
I have had a lot of practice.
I'd give you something in thanks. But I must have dropped my pack while I tried to get away. Nonetheless, the animal, they said just be on.
Unleash the beasts. Go, Maya. Stretch your wings, Sunan.
Not much longer, corpse!
Go back when we're done here. I bet you. Will my benefit.
What do you see? Get on the other side.
doing here?
Don't hang around here.
Please, leave us alone. What are you doing here?
Leave! You can't help!
Why are you here?
Without these plans, no further beasts can be bred. No more piggies for use in mana. Once Balder's free, he and I shall feast on the roasted flesh of these mighty pigs. Good club. Yeah, I'll need help.
Cut my wolves!
Help me out here!
You're finished! Can we get this back to the ship?
Hey, help me out over here!
Hey, come here a moment.
Frattela Eirum för Alderstavir! Hangatos! Kommt ihr undan!
Come, help me with this. Give me a hand over here. Hey, come here! This is just a small vengeance for what you did to Frigg. Now Sinmara will negotiate Balder for the Salakar. And together he and I will steal it back.
March here.
Hey! You can't do this alone.
Keep that with your own guns. I said.
Hopefully the dwarves have gained an understanding of the Salakar's true use. Few need to get on it. Ragnarok is inevitable. To avoid it, impossible. But if there's one thing I know, impossible, impossible.
When you want to fight, the good taking's here!
Give me a hand with this.
Bobby? Oh, you're back.
Sinmara's plans lie in ruins.
I just hope you know what you're doing.
Surely I should be asking that of you. Now, tell me, what does it do?
Ain't got a clue. These light elves and they're sneaky.
You've learned nothing?
Whatever its use, the power it contains. It holds more than what you said.
Such as?
Well, for a start, there's a bloody dwarf in there.
Anyone we know?
Nah, and it's not important. Dwarf Hugers don't carry much weight. Not even mine.
So, what does it contain?
All I know is that it's more than Malvigar, Calder, and some dwarf no one cares about.
Fine. In the stories, what was the actual point of the Salakars?
Hugers were what vitalized them. But it was the magic that gave them their purpose. And that magic was different to each one.
Magic? You mean Seder?
Nah, some elf shit no one knows anymore.
Except Sutra.
That fire nymph? She sent word.
And?
Your plan worked. Shinmara's ready to barter, if it means getting you out of the way.
Where?
At the bridge leading to Feygarda. Light the beacon, and she'll come out with your lad.
The power that the Salakar holds. It must not fall into Surtur's grasp.
Nah, I'll reclaim it once Baldur is safe. Retaking the Salakar won't be easy. I may have to release Loki and ask for his aid. His talent for theft is unmatched. What I have done to him, and him to me. Once I have rescued Baldur, we will be even. Loki will see that. must announce my arrival.
You bring that which is Sutter's.
Give me what is mine, and I will hand over what is his.
Come midway.
Balda, I got you. I got you.
Kill the Aesir, quick! No mercy! Together we conquer! You die now!
Watch for my lead!
Balda! Balda!
I must get inside.
Keep the dog chasing its tail!
Incinerate!
Balda must be close for the illusion. Balda must be close for the illusion to have worked. Sunan, guide me.
Put an arrow in the dog! Watch my lead!
There's behind one of these doors. Locked cells. I must find the proper keys. Truly, Kelder, truly. You dare to torture my own flesh and blood. If only I could bring you back from the dead and kill you all over again. Huh? Blood trail. Whoever was dragged here was badly wounded. Yet he was strong. It took at least 4 jailers to hold him.
You've no chance!
One of the many prison keys. And all of them are here, it seems. This wall. Seems nothing can contain these tricky inventions. Ugh. Guess I shouldn't touch every piece of paper I find lying around. So much death. The spells don't take no for an answer.
The High One, brought low. Mistletoe, symbol of hope, renewal. But not for Baldur. We forced so many drafts down his gullet. His torment was quite beautiful. Blind fool. You never saw what was in front of you. Here is your child. His light gone before you even set foot here. And the rest of him? It now skulks in Helheim.
Allow me to reunite you with your boy. No! Traitor. You were never worth my effort. I've seen dwarves with better stature. Take care of it. Damn you, Asa!
Thank you, Mad One, for giving me cause. Traitorous devil! Thank you, Mad One, for giving me cause.
Follow my lead!
Finally! The hero of Asgard. But you are an imposter. Heart as black as tar. Savage. Monstrous. You've locked that truth away. Built a code to act as its jailer. But the darkness cannot be kept hidden. It oozes out like pus from a wound, poisoning everything it touches. That is what it means to be Odin the Deceiver. Come to the flame. You never fail to point. Come, my children! Fire!
We keep our wits about us!
If you're going to fight, fight!
Start with me!
What is it? What did you see?
All my struggles mattered nothing in the end. My son was lost before I began. His premonition come to pass.
Your son?
Balder! Harvey's son. You know what I mean.
So Balder met his fate, as was foretold. Ever you have sought to elude the looms of the Nornir, but we are all caught in their weave.
No, I will not believe it. There's more to see yet. Why was I thrown from my dream?
Perhaps it was not the vision that rejected you, but you who rejected the vision. Perhaps you are afraid of it.
I fear nothing.
I think you do. And until you recognize that fear, give in to it, embrace it, the vision will not return. Some walls cannot be overcome by potions alone.
Tell me what I must do. This saga does not end here. It cannot.
Meet me in the forest when darkness lays upon the land. There we shall see how fearless you truly are.
These new visions of Odin trouble me. Am I alone in seeing them? Or do the tales of Svartalfheim hold some other meaning? Perhaps I should warm my bones by the fire. Gather my thoughts for a moment.